Just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. After months of doing nothing, the Justice Department backs into an investigation after IRS victims complain they haven't even been interviewed. Obama appoints a donor, a crony, an employee, Barbara Bosserman. I feel so much better now. And with me now, Republican strategist Ford O'Connell and Democratic strategist Eboni Williams. All right, Eboni, how does this administration appoint someone who is an Obama loyalist to investigate the Obama administration's own IRS?
Well, here's the thing, Judge. You know, you and I both know as attorneys that you are bound ethically to zealously do your job regardless of partisan leanings. And I feel like in the absence of evidence that suggests otherwise, I don't understand why Attorney Bosserman is being persecuted prematurely for being politically active. I mean,
Eboni, I have to totally disagree.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Eboni, under the model rules of professional conduct, Rule 1.7, she meets a conflict of interest. She should be removed. This should go to a special prosecutor. And Judge, to your question, it should be Patrick Fitzgerald, the former attorney for Northern Illinois in the U.S. Attorney's Office, who's known for being tough on corruption and served both Republicans and Democrats. Patrick Fitzgerald has my vote as a special prosecutor.
You know, Eboni, when you say that we're both lawyers, I think you recognize that even justices of the United States Supreme Court have said that prosecutors have an additional responsibility, not that they're better than lawyers necessarily, but they have a higher burden. And the appearance of impropriety is one that we need to stay away from. So, Ford, how can anyone be confident with a prosecutor like this?
Well, they can't be, and that's the point. She has an ethical duty under Rule 1.7 of the professional conduct rules to essentially remove herself. The DOJ has no legal cause to actually remove her, and that's where it comes. It comes on Mrs. Bosserman's part, and that's why she needs to recuse herself. Essentially, we need to go to an independent counsel, and we need to get to the heart of this in the way that Chris Christie had quick, decisive action with respect to Bridgegate.
We all three know that the protocol dictated by federal investigations and processes are very different, and they unfortunately move a lot slower.
Eboni,
I got to stop you there. You want to talk about protocol? Okay. Then you don't trumpet that you are investigating. I have worked with the feds for 30 years. Right. They always say we do not confirm or deny. Now, all of a sudden, within 24 hours of Chris Christie doing a press conference, the feds are trumpeting that they're doing a federal criminal probe. Ford, what say you on that?
And they shouldn't be doing that, Judge.
That's exactly right. This is about leadership. President Obama has shown no leadership unless it benefits his political interests. Solyndra, Benghazi, IRS, etc. And that's the point. Chris Christie took decisive action, and that's what Americans want. He may still be found guilty of this, but the point is he took leadership and quick, decisive actions. And in 5+ years, this administration is an embarrassment with respect to leadership, transparency, and good government.
All right, let's try to kind of get out of politics. Eboni, we've got Robert Gates, respected by Democrats and Republicans, saying that Hillary Clinton is deciding what her, where she should be on a surge in Iraq based upon where she is in the polls. Do you think that's going to affect her in 2016?
The point is this goes to her with a commander-in-chief test, and the fact that she'll put partisan politics above military action means that she's got a lot to answer for in 2016.
There's going to be a problem with the military. Anyway, thanks so much, guys.